Hello everybody and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, where we are ready to bomb the moon. And it's going to be glorious. So what we're going to do is we are going to wait until we are basically over our experiment control station. You can see we're a little bit inclined though. In fact, that's more inclined than I thought we were. Regardless, we're going retrograde, so that should be fine. We should be able to warp to around here. No, I don't want to set that as a target. I want to warp here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. And I want to, around here, add a pure retrograde maneuver. And that maneuver will kill all of our horizontal speed. We're right there. Now we're going to align to the maneuver node. And actually, I'm going to move it a little further this way because we're moving pretty quick and it's not. So we're going to do something like that. We don't need to actually straight up bomb the site. We just need to bomb near the site. So I'm going to move it about like that. Should be good. We don't actually want to destroy the scientific equipment, obviously. Okay, so we are aligned. That is our Verkle survived somehow flag. And this over here is our base, or our research center, our outpost. So I'm going to warp forward a little bit. T-minus 12 seconds is when we want to do this. It feels like we should be burning now, but I'm trusting the maneuver node. T-minus 12 seconds. Fantastic. So, let's just continue burning surface retrograde a little bit here. Okay, please stop. We've overshot. Come on. I just want to get this node to where we're going straight down. We've got 50 kilometers to work with here. So I'm just pushing the node a little bit here. Good enough. We're going to sit on surface retrograde for right now. And I'm going to quick save here for no particular reason because crashing is the goal. And we are going to let the bombardment commence. So I'm going to turn on the thrust ever so slightly so that we separate a little bit better. And we are going to start bombing. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and here's the biggie, 17. Now those are going to go flying way off, but at this point, we don't have a decoupler here. I should have put a decoupler here so that we could bomb it with this bit, but this should be absolutely fine. And now we just allow this to impact in. These are going to impact as well. They're just going to be significantly further out, which is fine. It's completely fine. It's going to be a while before our bombs start hitting, though. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to switch to our science facility and see if we can see them coming in. Because all of these are supposed to crash. You know what? It'll be easier if I just head back to the Space Center and hop in this way. Come on, hurry up and load. Into the tracking station. Moon Research Outpost. Let's go. Landed at Minmus, landed at Moon. Fly. Doesn't fly, but you get the idea. I do hope that leaving didn't destroy all the debris. That would be really awkward if it did. If it did, I'm going to chalk that up to an unrealistic bug and probably reload. But, where is everything? We don't currently see it. But, everything should be on the way. But see, that's why I quick-saved. Right there. No sign of anything yet. L2L debris. Yep, nothing in range to switch to. I'm just hoping, like, if we switch to the Crasher 9000, can we still see the debris? We should be able to. If it didn't destroy the debris. If it did, then I'm reloading and we'll rebomb the site and not switch. Okay, all the debris is still there. Fantastic. It just is not close to impacting just yet. In that case, let's warp forward a little bit. It should be starting to impact soon. Let's see. Yeah, some of this is quite a ways down there. Let's see if we can switch over here again. Yeah, that'll work just fine. If it decides to load. There we go. Okay. There should be bombs falling nearby soon. Oh, yep, there we go. We're starting to get the seismic data. There they come. Oh, that's glorious. I love watching that. That is amazing. That's hilarious. Here comes all the bombs. We can't hear them from here, but that's honestly fine. Here comes the side bits. They got fired more out than down, so it'll take them some time to come in. Where's our seismometer? Is that this guy? Yeah. We only got a couple % for that. That's exciting. I may have to I may have to run that mission a couple more times. If I am... Oh my. If I am going to do that, I'm going to run it off camera, most likely. Okay. There's all 4 of those impacting. That got us up to almost 13%. But where's the actual module? Oh, was that it that just crashed? Yeah. That got us to 16%. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to have to run that several more times. That got us about 8% of what we can get. Because it was, what, like 9% to start with, I believe? But, with that in mind, I think I am going to run future missions to doing this off camera, and I'll just let you guys know when it's done, or we'll do the last one on camera, maybe, because that's going to take several. That's going to take several launches, and I feel like it's not a particularly exciting launch now that we've gotten all of the kinks worked out and we've seen it this time. So I think I'll do like a first launch and a last launch, but any in-between launches I'm going to do off camera. But for now, let's check mission control. New surface outpost on the moon. I'll pass on that for right now. Orbital station around Ike would be nice, but we don't actually need it for what we're doing. So with that in mind, I think what we're going to do, it's a little bit late in this episode, but I think what we're going to do is we're going to work a little bit on our mining module for our moon base, because we absolutely need one of those for sure. It's going to need to be able to store a little bit of fuel. So let's open up our fuel module to start with. Do we have a fuel module on Minmus? I actually can't even remember. We'll have to hop over to Minmus and find out. But this is the current fuel module, which is okay. But we're going to need to redesign it, for sure. So let's take the fuel tanks off. And this is just the core module at this point. So let's now go into the cargo, I believe. Where is the ore storage? Let's see, that's a radial holding tank size. That's a small holding tank size. Okay, I can work with that. So actually, I should go ahead and save this as the MB mining module. And we'll go ahead and overwrite it. Okay, and then I do want the angles snapping because I want this to be just completely flush. We'll use the move tool and position it like that. And can we fit 2 more onto here, hypothetically? Kind of like that. That looks fine for some definitions of fine. We'll go into mirror symmetry. We'll place that down there. Okay. So those are empty ore tanks. The next things that we need is a couple of different things, actually. We need fuel tanks. And I'm going to go for some small, like, radial tanks. And I want this to be in radial... No, not mirror symmetry. Radial symmetry. No, not mirror symmetry. I want it in radial symmetry. But I want it 2-way. Radial symmetry. No? Maybe if we come up here. No? Okay. Radial symmetry isn't going to work. So we're going to have to do this manually then. And I'm going to actually place them like here. And actually looking at this, I feel like this guy isn't quite centered. I think that's better. So we'll place fuel tanks here, as well as here. I mean, that's definitely not centered, but we'll just move that to be basically there. And then this one would be on this side. I mean, this isn't a symmetrical design this way. I suppose we could put them, like, on the outside. Like, take them from here with mirror symmetry on and place them like this. That would potentially interfere with the sky crane. So maybe, like, back here. Now, I don't actually want these to be full right now. And let's also place them up here just for weight symmetry purposes. Like that. Have a fuel duct running, like, to both of them. Actually, I want to check to see if we can flow as is. We might be able to flow as is, but that'll need to be checked. And then we're also going to need power generation on this thing. So let's get some power. I'm going to use Gigantors for this. And we're going to place them, like, in here, maybe? They'll probably end up being slightly occluded in here, but that's okay. So Gigantors like that. And I'm just checking to see. That's a fair amount of clipping. We'll maybe need to move them out. Be something kind of like that. Even that has a lot of clipping over here. I think this is not the best place for them, ultimately. So let's take them out of here. And I'm going to think about where I want to put them. But for now, it's time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will finalize the mining module and get it set up in such a way that we can mine and create ourselves fuel that can then be flowed into a fuel module. Subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.